Yeah. We're gonna go inside for tour and explanation. Come on, smile. Oh, beautiful. Sun just come up too. Yeah, beautiful. Going inside. They're going inside for tour. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your step, please?
Start your visit in the rooms in the kitchen. If the new stairs to go up, you can film and photograph as much as you like.
Okay, thank you.
Ik weet niet, dan kan ze weer een beetje op tijd
Morning.
Als we om half 11
Ja. Maar ga ik niet te lang.
Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the mill. Please be careful, watch your steps. And you know, here this young lady.
You'll start your visit in the rooms, so you see the new stairs. Make sure you start upstairs. All of the information is also in English. And you will find our mirror upstairs.
And what have you done before you enter?
This is regular home too, same time. It's like a living room. Quite a lot of rooms. Oh, kitchen.
This is steep. I mean,
The first windmills appeared in the south of Europe around the year 700. The earliest mills in Western Europe around 1100. The latter were so-called post mills, boxy, wooden contraptions resting on a heavy vertical post. These mills can be completely turned. A century later, the first stone mills appeared, initially in the shape of already existing cylindrical brick towers with a turning cap and wings built on top. Be made of wood, have thatched roofs, and can be hexagonal or octagonal. It's all in the name. A windmill's wings are set in motion by the wind. The miller can adjust the rotating speed by partially or completely covering the wings with canvas. The stage. The lower floors of a stage mill were used for storage or as residence. The De Valk mill is a good example of a stage mill. A unique type of mill that was crucial for the Netherlands was the polder mill. From about 1400, mills were used to keep polder land dry and even to drain entire lakes. About 1/3 of the Netherlands lies so low that it would be regularly flooded by the sea. To prevent this, the Dutch constructed a system of dikes and locks. This system is called the polder, in which the inhabitants were continuously working to drain the surplus water and keep out storm surges. The deployment of polder mills was an important step forward in this process.
There's a sign here that tells you how to go.
Oh, you already beat me here.
Well, I remember when nobody was coming, so I could take my time.
Oh yeah, there
I
you go.
did too.
No elevators down, so we're gonna have to. Oh, there's one more? Oh yeah, over there. Yeah.
This one goes to the ankle.
There's so much going up and going down. Yeah, it's going down. You have to go back. Oh, just a few
Oh, there's still one more steps.
One more coming down, then you can go up. This is the gears that make it work.
Our leader's up there.
Hi, hi.
Hey.
Move a silk upstairs.
Down.
Going down.
We'll get to the gears and we can go down some more.
They don't have the standard 8.5-inch steps.
Fire hazard.
That is just so smooth. Really more.
No.
Oh, no?
No?
No, there's more steps.
That's probably for outside, yeah, from maintenance, like fixing, probably,
That's
right?
where you get to the shaft. I mean,
Yeah.
And sails, right?
yeah, you see the blades are on here.
Oh yeah.
Over here.
Can you see him go by, or is it running or no? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
turning,
Yeah.
that's turning.
bus is open and we're planning to leave it again.
And of course, this was not a city mill. I mean, you have to think in different terms. All meadows, different stones, but it still was working beautiful, smooth as silk.
Yeah, very nice and quiet.
112 steps, ladies and gentlemen, if you managed to do. A beautiful museum. It says here, the best museum of Europe, where they recently got sponsored. And canals, canals, canals. One canal after the other canal. That drives you crazy. And this would, the bathtub here on the right, on the corner, is called the Modern Museum. So, Museum Square.
Dit is de naam 50 meter. Dan gaan we eventjes afsloten. Ja, dan gaan we met de bus mee. De bus mee, met de bus mee. Met de bus, ja, de andere bus. Morgen gewoon een beetje fit kwijt zijn.
There's the entrance of the Van Gogh Museum. And then the building in front, that's the Rijksmuseum. Beautiful piece of architecture. Architect is Mr. Kuipers. Kuipers. 40,000 students. And a lot are coming from other European countries, because that is a nice deal. Few entrance gates that Amsterdam was rich.
I got that towered clock, this is a moving dial from the wind clock.
Hope someone did make it.
I raced there like I go tomorrow. I got married in We do too. We love you.
Concentrate on the lights and the cement and the fevers all at the same time, so I just keep walking.
Yeah. It's like I'm walking. I hope nothing hits the grass. Ja. Ja,
już niedługo wyjedzie sobie.
Not just story. You want to go browse? We're gonna find.
I'm just gonna go along.
I much prefer traveling my train. That's my plan.
So go look.
No, when it's backing, we have to be
College. And so anyway, when she Florida carried
Lifeguard. Right. Yeah.
Not the Titanic, but the, the Prince Willem of Prince Willem, right?
Yeah.
Prince Willem of Orange Nassau, so our king. By the way, our captain's name is Jan, a very common name, and Jan wishes you a very enjoyable cruise for the next 73 minutes, something like that. Yeah. He's the first. Where you want to go is you're the captain. So enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shipping Company Plus wishes you a warm welcome aboard. During this trip, you can listen to an explanation of the highlights we will pass en route.
Okay. Okay. Zo. Voor de Volendam is dat al gemaakt.
Zo'n doet het niet, hè?
Ja, weet ik. Hij doet niet meer. Hij zit niet meer in de zaak. Af en toe zit ik in de auto nog wel eens voorrijden en dan breng ik wat vis tegen. Ja, dat was ook het karakter hoor. Ja, nee, maar goed, wie niet in Volendam? Nee?
Oh ja.
Met het dak een beetje op.
Ja?
Ja, maar dat doe ik zo maar op.
Ja?
Even hier voorbij ben.
Ja, dan hebben we meer ruimte. Ja, dat is oké.
Of a famous restaurant in Hong Kong called Jumbo. However, Jumbo boasts 5,000 seats, whereas the Sea Palace only has 700.
Die niet in onze generatie. Ik heb nou eens
Around 150 passengers.
That's like Viking cruise.
There's a good sized cruise ship, even kind of ship.
Excavation work for this canal started in 1865 and it was opened on November the 1st, 1876.
Yeah, the swing at in front of us, to there's are the three crosses, the former headquarters of Shell. Leiden restaurant, observation tower, and you can use the swing.
And zooming on those swings.
That's the Flying Dutchman.
Flying Dutch.
They have 5 of these I sent you and he got home.
On our left side, we can see the former Roman Catholic Church with 3 different towers.
What is it?
That's why it's
There's a little chair. Or you sit there and relax.
We get clean water from the Rhine River, connected by the Amsterdam Rhine Canal, the Boren Waterling, and if needed, from the IJsselmeer. The polluted water is drained off through the North Sea Canal, or North Sea Canal.
Doggy is eating from her and doggy eating from him.
Go full.
Yeah.
Now getting to the Prinsengracht, or Prince's Canal. This canal was likely named after the three princes, Willem, Maurits and Frederick Hendrik. It was dug in the 17th century.
Small boat houses.
You see a lot of houseboats.
Here, 2000, yeah.
27.
Look, sunroof, right there.
You see the wood on the side.
See the house with the white balcony, eh?
White
Look,
balcony,
see how wide it is.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Wow. That's like a closet wide. Wow.
Of course, we didn't pay for that.
To your left, you can see the Westermarkt with the Westertoren, the most famous tower in Amsterdam. The tower is 85 meters tall, and in high winds the spire moves about 3 centimeters. On top of the tower, you can see the Austrian imperial crown. The grave of Rembrandt is located in this church. To your left, you can see the Anne Frank house at number 263. During the Second World War, this is where Anne Frank and her family were hiding until they were arrested. In this house, Anne Frank wrote her diary, The Secret Annex, better known as the Diary of Anne Frank. The book is world famous and published in many languages.
We're going to slow down, ladies and gentlemen, yeah? So it's going to be on the left-hand side.
When you see the people on the white tablet on the door,
Yeah.
that's the Anne Frank.
The white tablet.
Yes.
Yeah. See the white tablet there?
See, this is the Anne Frank.
Yeah. Right there. With the green door. With a dark green door. With the dark green door.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the dark green door.
263 right there, straight.
Yeah, 263.
It says Anne Frank.
Oh, you're right. Got it.
Just right by that where it says lunch. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, and that's church.
But you know, I think they were careful, more careful about
And look at the bridge and you see speed.
Get a smiley, get a smiley.
Smiley. And when I go too fast, I got a speed limit. Uh-oh.
You got the
smiley.
This is okay.
Oh, how about that? That's cute. Because you know that you're not going too fast.
See the sewing over there or something? It's like sew or printer or something.
a look at the facades of the houses we can see on the left and right of us. Here are many kinds of facades, but the most common are the stepped gable, the bell gable, the neck gable, the frame gable, and the spout or funnel gable. You can see that each house has a hoisting beam high on the facade. As doors and stairs in houses in Amsterdam are very narrow, roofing is usually done using the windows. The stairs of these houses were this narrow because residents had to pay taxes based on the width of the houses and the canals. They tried to build houses as narrow.
You gotta be turning to the right.
Yo ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Allergies.
In many places, you will see low railings along the canals. Parking on the canals isn't completely risk-free. These railings were installed in the 60s because cars were driven into the canals almost every day. To this day, cars end up in the canals on a regular basis.
Oh, you bad.
It's the foundation. Look at that crooked door. Crooked door over there.
Liedje gaat zo,
He's got it. 20, 19, 18, 14, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
People who had made it big in this powerful trading town obviously had to show it. Their houses have extra large doors and small upper windows. This would make the buildings look even larger and higher. These houses are now used as banks, office buildings and consulates. In the past, a single family would have lived there. The door underneath the stairs was strictly for the use of staff members.
Oh, that's a beautiful one in here. Very beautiful.
One of the most photographed spots in Amsterdam.
There he is. Shoot.
Beautiful statue on the facade, depicting St. George and the Dragon standing on an elephant head.
Okay, go ahead.
To your right, the Nagelbrug, or Skinny Bridge, is one of the oldest bridges in the city. This bridge, that was constructed in the early 17th century, commemorates the even narrower bridge that was located here before that.
Skinny Bridge.
sailing the Amstel River. In the past, the Amstel was one of the rivers that used to flow out into the sea. The first inhabitants settled on the estuaries of this river, founding the place we have come to call Amsterdam. The first inhabitants built their houses on the higher ground. These first inhabitants were fishermen and farmers.
Oh yeah.
See, with the staircase,
Yeah, the house is up there.
Is the Hortus Botanicus. This botanical garden was founded in 1682 and it features many extraordinary plants. Because of a single coffee plant for the botanical garden planted in South America, all Arabica coffee is now grown in South America.
Yeah, well, that's what's going to be all day. Oh, that's a beautiful building here on the corner.
It was built in 1656, in only 9 months' time.
great picture opportunity coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Ahead of us is a copy of an 18th century VOC ship. It is a replica of a ship from 1749 that ran aground off the coast of England, close to Hastings, on its first voyage.
Watch it.
Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon. Okay, my name is Stefan. I'm the owner of this small place. And the lady in the shop, that's Shirley. She's one of our 3 painters that we have. I do everything around the painting. That's me. I start making the clay. I do the pottery, the glazing. I do that already for 43 years. Started as a baby. I was 15. I'm 58 now. And I started in my father's factory. That was in the neighborhood of Leiden. So about 20 kilometers from here. Now this is too soft. I let it dry over here for about 2 days. And then it will be like this. So the water goes out. Still clay. You see the mold marks. So what I do, I start with my knife. I take up all the rough things like this. And then I start smoothing it with a sponge and water. And when it's all smooth, I let it grow overnight. Okay. Fahrenheit's almost 2000. Let's say it's 1000 Celsius. It takes about 9 hours for the firing. Wow. And about 24 hours cooling down. So it's a slow firing. Slowly in different steps, otherwise it explodes. And then a lot of waiting. So let's say 36, 38 hours later you can open the kiln and then it's coming out like this. And it's more white, and now it's hard. With the blue paint, that's cobalt. It's a cobalt oxide. And that's one color of blue. It's a powder, what the painter mixed with water. The more or less water they use give you the different shades of blue. Experience of the painter, of course. When it has been painted, it's purple. It's not the right color yet. So this is the color of the cobalt. When it has been painted, what we need this color, so it's coming back to me and I will glaze it. That's also my job. And this is the glaze on the left side. And the glaze is it's a chemical, it's a fine powder. I mix the glaze with water and I use my spray gun. I spray the glaze on top of the plate, or we dip things into the glaze. Depends on the item. But when something has been glazed, it's all white again. So you don't see the painting anymore. It's under the glaze. Ready for the second firing. Another 9 hours, same temperature. And in the second firing, the glaze melts. So the powder melts, will be transparent, shiny. And the chemical reaction with the paint and the glaze make this color into this color. And then the paint is protected by the glaze, so it's dishwasher safe. You can eat from plates, drink from cups. That's all tested, waterproof of course for flowers. From start or finish, so from the soft clay until it's ready for the shop, it's 6 to 8 days, with a lot of waiting in between. You must let it dry for 2 days, you must clean it, fire it, painting, glazing, second firing, and at the end when it's not broken, we can try to sell it. Now we have the blue and white. When you think about Delft, you think about the blue and white of course. We do also colors, not so popular anymore. And they do it, the colors also since the 1600s. Production is more or less the same in Delft. It's still a ceramic, so they never changed the porcelain. And when you paint on ceramic, you can paint all the colors at one time. When you paint on porcelain, most of the time you must fire its color separate. We do all the colors at one time, same glaze, same trademark. And the trademark's very important with so many fakes. At this moment we only have 2 places in Delft where they make it like in the old days. So from start to finish. On this plate we have 3, only this one didn't survive COVID. They stopped last year September, I think after 75 years of production, also family owned. It was too much. Then we have still 2 and the best one on top. It's this plate. This trademark is what you find on each item in the shop. It's on the bottom, on the side, on the back, depends on the item. So on the back it's look like this, on the vase it's on the bottom. And the factory name for this place is the Kandelaar. That means in Dutch that's the candle holder. So we have a candle as the trademark. DC are the company's initials. Genuine pieces say Delft. Fake ones say Delft Blue or Delft Wear, hand painted, things like that. Now genuine pieces never say hand painted, they always have initials of the painter on each item. So AR, that's one of our painters, Shirley in the shop, that's SR, SD, quite important guy. That's me. On the right side we have the code for the year of production, so it's not a number, it's also by the alphabet. And they started in this place AA, and then each year AB, AC, and so on. So when you reach AZ, you have 26 years, you start BA, BB. And it's BU for this year. That's 47 years for this place.
Wow.
2 years ago when COVID started, that was the best combination. Our best, it was not a bad combination, but it was BS. And we still need some pieces and then it's ready for the first firing. And you can see it's electric, the wiring is in the door, in the side, in the back, and the bottom. It's about 20 kilowatts an hour. It's expensive now, the energy price is going through. But in the winter it's nice and warm. Okay, Shirley's painting, you can take a look. We have also since last year new items. Also designed and painted by Shirley, Delft Jewelry, all made in this place also and painted and designed by
right side you see the house of Leiden. In 1632. That's not him, huh? That's another figure. That is one of our literature here. And when you stand
Yeah, I know. I hear. Yeah, we'll go to do it. Well, let's go find the place. I'm gonna follow you. Huh? Well, there's nobody. Oh yeah, there's couples sits there, and it's not so busy. Okay, good idea. Let's go. Just setting that up, I want to earlier take a better picture, but you know, those guys come out. I want to get that too much on the sun in here.
zobaczymy. Zdjęcie to
I want to get those gargoyles. They got sticking out. I want to get a close-up of those.
It's funny in history, you hear both sides of the story.
Oh, of course.
They're there to ward off.
But usually,
And then sometimes it's the other way.
well, in history, you're gonna get the version of the winner.
September beyond March, not more later than
The main thing is everything is there. That's the main thing. See the skyline of Rotterdam.